Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Cyberplug Experience. And with me, I have Ari. She breathes oxygen for a living. I also have Cherish here. She's a social media manager and a chef. Man, I'm going to wait to eat her food very soon. Then I also have Lucas. He's a skit maker. I'm sure you guys have seen him. He's a familiar face on this show. It's nice to meet all of you.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet
Nice to
you.
meet you too.
Okay, so without further ado, we jump into the main topic of today, which is body positivity. Yeah, right. I'm sure everybody, this is a very hot topic that people have been talking about, and they've been body shaming so many people. You get, even me, they body shamed me at some point,
Even
but
me.
who cares? You get. So that's why we're here to actually discuss this topic. So I'll be starting with Cherish.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about body positivity?
Body positivity is just loving yourself the way you are, regardless of your skin color, your body size, your height, your shape. Just loving yourself first before all those other ones are secondary.
Okay, so should I ask you this question? It's going to be
Exactly.
very direct. Like, are
Okay.
you comfortable the way you are?
100%.
Okay, we'll come back to you. So, Lucas, what do you think? You are too black. Like, I wonder. I'm sure
That's
so
why he
many
died white
people
head.
with your good hair, the contrast
Free
is
gold
just
or
very
what?
obvious. So, what
It's white.
do
Okay.
people usually
That's all
body
right.
shame you with your skin color and like? Do they just say you're a black guy?
Yeah. Like who doesn't want black?
There was one skit you made some time ago that I watched that had to do with your skin color, that you are
Yes.
black, and the girl was like, "You are too black for me," and all of that.
You know, for me to make a skit about my skin color, that is to tell you that I already accept who I am. Like, I don't see my skin color as something that maybe somebody can use against me. It's my pride. I own it. So, like, that is why you see me doing skits about it. I'll say, I go to school again and she's like, "You're too black for my liking." Because, like, if it's something maybe I'm shy about, then that is when I will not be able to. I'll be looking for ways to avoid having the conversation of "you are black," or maybe I don't go buy Carrie White by now. So.
All right, Ari,
Mm.
what do you think about this body shaming and all of that? And are you comfortable the way you are, or do you hit the gym to remain the way you are?
Funny enough, this I've never really had experiences. I have had experience of someone trying to pursue, maybe when I was growing up, "Oh, you're too skinny," and to me I saw it as something of pride. That's the truth. I didn't really. I know, yes, it made me feel uncomfortable at first. Do you understand? Like maybe when I was maybe 14, 15. But I mean, those age is where peer pressure
Comes in.
comes in. So they try. But as far as you know who you are, and it's not, as far as not affecting your health, that's the only part that I feel people speak about you should take into consideration. If it's not killing them, you're not borrowing their organ no more. Everybody has to live their life. It's about that. That's just it.
So, Cherish, over to you. What's the worst experience you've had concerning body shaming?
Okay, the worst experience I've had is when I first came back to Abuja fully, I did not have friends. I was trying to make friends, and someone said, "Oh, there's this WhatsApp group. You meet people." I was like, "Okay, fine, add me." They added me. You know how they do this introduction, post your picture, and I did. So when I posted my picture, one guy just wrote one very long message. "This is disgusting. Breast is too big." Like
Like he just brought it out
he
there.
just brought it out, and I was like, "Who is this person? What did I do to this person? Has this person seen me before? I don't offend you before. I mean, I cook food for you with no sweet." So I just looked at it, and people started sending me DMs. Just ignore, just ignore. I showed my sister. I was like, this. I said, some people don't know what to value. Anything they decide to value.
Were you hot?
Not really. I was not, because I know I'm beautiful, and
Yes,
whatever
you are.
he's saying, it's based on how far he can see, right? So
I love
it's his
that.
opinion.
Okay.
Confident.
So, Lucas, have you ever been body shamed before? Like, what's your worst?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe when I was in secondary school that year, there was a time um
I got into an argument with maybe another person, and the person is like a teacher's favorite, and then after everything, you know that kind of thing, the teacher favorite, when that person is doing something to you, everybody is not seeing. Once
when
you
you want to,
retaliate,
yes,
that is when
that's when
everybody
they'll
will
see
see.
you.
And then the teacher was like, "Look at you, black like you understand those kind of things." And you know, when we were small, we lacked emotional intelligence, so little things like that get to us. So you'll be like, "See how you are black like monkey," and then I'll feel bad. Sure you get. But over time growing up, I realized, what's this?
How about cases like call that black boy for me?
Call that.
Or
I
they
don't
nickname you Blackie or
black.
something.
Oh, I don't pick it as an offense. But though the one thing I know that like pisses me off is one thing with Nigerians sometimes. I realize, and I think it happens for everybody. Like if you ask me what's your name, if you remember that I asked you what's your name, you told me Arena, I told you Arena Grande, you smiled, but then later I asked, is it do you want the Grande or I should lose it? You told me to lose it. Now if somebody tells you he doesn't like you calling him a specific name, just lose it. Like it's really annoying. Even though it doesn't have anything to do with maybe your skin color or anything, but that person is just being annoying when you say, okay, I don't like this name. So there are cases people call me Blackie. Sometimes if maybe I meet you face, I can smile, I'll say, yeah, the name is not Blackie by the way. I'll tell them my name is Lucas. If you continue calling me Blackie, I'll just ignore you because that's not my name.
Yes.
Okay. So how about you? Have you been body shamed before?
That's what I said earlier. Like when I was, as he has said, you know, you were in that age that you don't have emotional intelligence. So when someone calls you skinny, you feel so, then you now want to maybe, wear baggier clothes so that you look a bit. So I should wear, in secondary school, my compound I should wear like 3 in a day just so that, and it was very stupid because that was a stage that everybody wanted to be slim. Do you understand? Like model, this and this. So I was wondering why it was disturbing me. I think it was just I needed those people's, do you understand? Like maybe particular people's affirmation. But now I'm just like, you cannot tell me anything. Like I'm too unmoved. Do you understand? Exactly. There wasn't that time that secondary school there are these junior classes that because of so much suffering become so dark. That kind of. So there was this teacher that was like, he's always like, you look like Genevieve, but the black version. Or there's a way he makes it look like you are the above version of it. You understand? I said before, this how they, in secondary school, it's not like you have bleaching cream, but it's not that kind of thing, brightening. I will now go and meet my classmate and be like, okay, and give me some of your this thing because I want. So in my head, because I was putting it on my body, I was thinking it was working. But when I just noticed that it was just in my head because it didn't work. So me in my head, I was feeling lighter. So I was like, why can't I just convince myself that this is how, do you understand? Like my skin color. Somebody somewhere must like you. See, I mean that's just someone must like that.
Everybody has their space.
Everybody. So since that was the secondary, trying to be, apart from that, to my whole uni life, all those things. Maybe it has happened, but because I don't really send all these things, I just toss it to the side.
So which of us have been depressed before over our body type, over our body size? Nobody has gone depressed before. Really?
They never depressed you before?
No. Okay, so me, my story, definitely. See, when I was growing up, I've always been I'm not descent, you get. So any name you call me, I'll answer you. In fact, I'll use the name to catch cruise for you. So I was being called 7-Up in school. Now, let me tell you the reason why they called me 7-Up. There's this 7-Up advert then where they have one slim guy, like a white guy,
lanky.
very lanky with like 3 strands of data and the rest. So they're calling me 7-Up because of that guy on the ad, because the guy was very slim and all of that. So everywhere I go, you're coming, and I got the name, and it became like, if they ask me, what's your nickname? I tell you 7-Up. And if you tell me why I will tell you, I'll give you the explanation because I don't send you. So I've really not been in that situation where because of they called me so. Up till now, they still say I'm too slim. But I'm used to it, and I'm not even thinking of getting fat. Speaking about
it
thinking,
won't work for you.
What do you mean it will work for me? If I want to get fat, it will work. I know what to do to get fat.
Like
I'm
what?
not interested.
Like what?
But why not use that energy for something else instead of trying to get fat? Now I say I'm just against if it's affecting your health, because I've been in a situation where, okay, like during lockdown, I had this friend that within the 8 months she increased like 3 sizes up. and it was affecting her health because she couldn't even climb 3 stairs. She has to stop and breathe. Kind of like it was really bad. So I will not come and maybe tease and be like, you are becoming fat or fatty, but you're not gonna be here. This is I'm like, you have to eat gym or I'm like, no more eating this or you understand like. Even if you want to tell someone those kind of things, there's a lovely way to say it so that they don't feel as if you might think it's a joke, but like, you say it and it's not everybody that you can't really. So I tell her because I was like, within a year, three dresses. If you know what 3 dresses size of, just imagine for maybe like a size 6, you go to a size 12.
Wow.
That is how much. Like I understood we were doing nothing. We just sat down and ate at home. Do you understand? That's what we're doing. But come on, do you understand?
People had food.
So because you are a chef or you're saying. So they wanted to do that. If it's not, that don't rush challenge and all those there was nothing to do. Seriously, people were really bored. So people were just sitting down to eat. They say, you just small
But we
sleep.
did not have food though. Where did you
wondering,
guys
no.
say?
Wow. Okay.
Rich kids.
Yeah, very privileged.
Then no, but it affected like her health. Then that's when she never found out she had lineage of diabetes. I know those kind of thing. You can't have weight, all those you have to
You have to
maintain.
lose weight.
So if I had not told her, she started in quote doing because of body positivity. She was doing Team Tick. That wasn't Team Tick. That was Team Unhealthy. Girls, sometimes because of this social media, I understand. So people maybe they are like that. Do you understand? Maybe that's how but your own, there was a reason it happened. Not that, that's how your body been. Then you be claiming, trying to hide under the flag of body positivity.
Yes.
It's wrong.
I really wanted to talk about
Yeah.
this before she hits that point. Like, because there are some people normally, like, it's a gene, like their family, this thing normal, like they have body. Some of them, even if they hit the gym and all, it won't really work for them. Sure, you get. But there are some people, like, even when you know them that year, they were slim and all, but then all of a sudden is too much junk, all these kind of things. They're not looking at their feeding habits, all those kind of things. They're not looking at their health.
Let's even agree that as you grow older, your metabolism slows down. So at least you should add a bit. But there are some kind of drastic adding that you add that even you like, there's this, sometimes it gives you this unkept like vibe. How do I put it? Like you are just on the lazy, just everything just all sluggish. It's like, okay. I know people that are, do you understand, maybe even size 14, 16, but if you see the way they can even dance, they're very, that, okay, this one is not because they're lazy. It's more because, okay, as he said, it's gene or, they have slower metabolism rate or something.
Okay, let's now talk about, have you lost any opportunity because of the way you look, because of your size, because of your color?
When I was in secondary school, they've always called me fat girl right from time. But if I go back to my pictures, I'll be looking at them and
you'll be like, you're not fat.
If you call this fat, what will you call now? So then now, in secondary school, we're doing inter-house sports. I was in Red House and they were looking for command the parade, the march past, that is call it, yes. So I've always but the people they are selecting, slim people. If I get home, I'll be rehearsing the whole thing the person is saying, and I would always want to be with them when they are marching and all of that. But they would move me out, and I'll always be there. I would find a way to sneak myself in. So it was my mom's school, so sometimes I'll go and meet her and cry that I want to join this. Or they kept me in short puts.
Okay.
To do short puts for them. Because they said it's people that have weight.
I was about to say that. And that thing was very sizist. That even my secondary school too. Yeah. There was a girl that finish, let me not cut.
Okay. So it was towards like a few days to the inter-house sports day, and the person they selected was ill. Wasn't even going to show up.
Your prayer worked. You prayed for the person. You prayed for the person.
We went to visit the person at the hospital, and they said, wondering, who would be the person? They said, after asking some people, they would tell them to come and try. They would try, but nobody was getting it. Out of the blues, and I came out and said, I was going to do it. They just gave me this, I beg you, this. What does this one want to do? You cannot even. It's not like I was fat. I wasn't even up to a size 14 then. but they were still giving me that look. And I did it too, and they were impressed. Finally, we did the inter-house sports, and I was the best commander that day, surprisingly.
So that you prove them wrong.
I'm proud of you, though.
Those kind of
Super
things,
proud
but
of you.
I
Please
carry my
don't.
shoulder up because you need to know that, because you don't know what she did. What she did, first of all, she opened a way for people, even her juniors, to be able to come out to that thing.
Yes,
Do you understand?
exactly.
Like for before I was like about to call her, they would this shot put in like my own house. I was in Blue House, it was called Bluebells at that time. There's someone slim. She likes all these, shot put, javelin, and they were like, no, they needed someone so that when they throw it, the weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was slim, but she had, I think, thick bones because almost she was slim, but she could carry fat people. It was kind of like, at that time, that, kind of secondary school, they'd be like, she wanted to do it, but they were like, no, they should move. There was someone that was, a bit like heavier, bigger than her, that kind of thing. So they're not like, oh, they should let that one do. At the end of the day, my house got third because of that. And what the person threw that day, she throws farther than it, but just from her side, the major. Do you understand? She cried and cried because we forget, especially like Nigerian secondary school, we have this thing of we damage people's, how will I say,
Self-confidence.
mental health, self-confidence.
Like,
you just
don't
feel as
take
if,
that.
and if not that you are strong enough, or because of the way the culture has made you be. There are some people like up to today, but the way
Country don't suffer.
exactly it is the fact of it. If not because of that, I promise you, there are some people that from secondary school, there's nothing that's really changed about them apart from maybe face and they grew older. Because of something that damaged them.
Yes,
from
they
they just
facts.
become so
Couldn't
insecure.
test
Yeah.
it or do anything.
Check most people now that maybe you are seeing them trying to, always prove team, this team, that it's always, do you understand, for maybe weight, size, height. You see a girl maybe now, all she likes to wear is maybe heels. Why? Because all the secondary school, they were always going to have shorty or something. So she always has to wear things that have to make her look tall. Or this, you get those kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
I know those are the stage that, maybe a boy is like, I'm like, no, that one, he said, the boy you had a crush on said, oh, you're too short or something. I'm like, it has died for you.
It's like when we were kids, everybody is just putting out words.
Exactly, we don't feel that.
You are not thinking. You are just thinking about yourself. You are not thinking about this person. How will this thing I'm saying affect this person? Now, coming to me, I don't think I can remember like any instance like that. Maybe they've said, okay, because of your color, we will not allow you to participate in anything. Because I know, though, but one thing I do know is that when I was in secondary school, like I was way ahead of my peers. Like almost all my peers, I was way ahead of them in class. Because like I was this kind of person that they did all this double promotion for. So at the end, all my peers, I was seeing them, most of them were still in primary school. I've already entered secondary school. So like most of them, why some of them are still driving tire on the road, me I don't dey read book, like nothing concern me, sure you understand. And now I was not the brightest in the class, all those kind of things, sure you get, but at least if they will say okay, maybe top 10s I was among. And back in school, if they want to like, if they always look for a weak point to use to get you, sure you get. So coming from the kind of house I came from, those kind of things, like people always wanting to say small boy, and I was a quiet person, so I kind of distanced myself a lot from a lot of people. Like I would say that thing deprived me from, like, I didn't have self-confidence. I can tell you that I didn't have self-confidence even in my junior secondary and my senior secondary, the same thing. But I was just this person living on my own, sure you get. It was up until my university level that I just allowed myself to spread my wings. And at that point, I just realized, I am me. Before when I was in secondary, in university, like all of a sudden, I was just popular in my department, my faculty. Some people say they don't even like working with me because if you work out with Lucas from school gate before you reach faculty, 15 girls don't hug him, 30 guys don't shake him. Like you understand?
So you're the superstar.
Yes, like all of it. So I just realized that the power is in me. And the funny part is that, ask Prince, I don't do parties. I don't even go. I'm not a very social person. No. Just that I learned some kind of things, those emotional intelligence, things like that. And it just made me to be a different person. And I also told myself when I was going to university that I'm not going to live my life the way I did in my secondary school. This time around, I'm coming here to network, meet people, explore, and it really worked for me. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are still living in the past. Like they because of what their experience from maybe secondary school, all those kind of things, they are scared to like let go of all those things. Whatever they tell you when you were in secondary school, now
but they really said a lot of things.
Even in church, if they want to act drama of devil, they would look for the
Oh my lord, no, but that's true. They look like
person that is dark.
I just feel this racism or all these kind of stuffs have been going on for a very long time, even without us knowing.
Hence why it became popular when social media came into took away. Do you understand? Because this body shaming thing, we should really. It's a blessing and a curse that social media came, because it came as a blessing based on it brought awareness, or especially these annoying aunties and uncles that say Fatty or they've not seen you for how long? They'll be like, you had here before. Those kind of weird things.
I had one auntie like that. My mom would send us to the market that we should go to her store. My sisters would not want to go when they come back from school, because once she sees you, you're fat though. You added here. I said, even today, somebody told me that today. That's from the last time I saw you at your sister's wedding. You've added though. Take it easy.
Like, it's not a great thing, no. It's not a great thing. Like, it's not
But
a.
I don't know if they don't know or they are not aware that what they are saying is not something good, or they are actually body shaming somebody.
There's one thing that I learned during that year 2020 Corona period. I took my time. I would say I invested my time in a lot of things, and one of those things was like self-help books. So I read this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And do you know one thing I get to understand? Now, we go to school. They only teach us ABCD, 1, 2, 3. Nobody teaches us about emotional intelligence, how you treat your other fellows. And in most of our secondary school, they just have guidance and counseling. Those people, some of them, they don't even know their work. They don't even know anything. They are not active.
There are people, they will tell you, come and tell this.
Yes,
they are going to announce.
They are going to announce it. So I feel like the problem with Nigerians is that there are not people now in the field of saying, okay, I'm going into guidance and counseling because I really want to help people. I only want to help children grow. They are only doing it because I don't see work. You get guidance and counseling, they open. Make I go do am. So you understand? So 2020, I read books, and one of the biggest thing I learned from reading books that year was that I said, hey God, a lot of people are suffering. Do you know why? Because school has programmed us to think that we should only read book to pass exam. We forget that reading should be also to gain knowledge. So reading books, let me just state 2 things I learned from How to Win Friends and Influence People. Number 1 thing was that learn to always remember people's name. Because if after today I see you somewhere, I just call you Cherish, you turn. You look at me. Like, you feel like, this guy remember my name. Immediately, I don't mark spot for your heart. Sure, you understand? So, little things like this. Now, another thing also they talked about in that book is another thing. If you see somebody, if you greet the person, smile. Once I smile to you, I've already given you an open spot for us to connect. Sure, you understand? Those are the kind of things. So, when I read that book, my mind was open to a lot of things. And then I realized that, God, this Nigeria, a lot of people are just living, they talk, bra. They don't care how the next person feels, and it's really, really bad. It's really, really bad.
Very, very bad.
And you know, I think most of these like aunties and uncles, it's more copy and paste they did in school. So when you say school to them, I'm not joking. Like a lot of them, they just went to school so that come out and find work. So they don't. When you say things like that fat thing, you tell them, but is she not fat? Or they make it look like, am I lying?
But is it the one that they'll call you or about 50C?
Yes, then they will say they will be like, and the aunties will be in the parlor doing and be clapping their hand. And to them, they don't understand that because you say that thing so much. When somebody outside even says it, it's like, you know, in this country, we don't believe in things like depression or mental health. So when you say they'll be like, beg with Niger suffering, I say, leave that white man.
What are you depressed about?
What are you depressed about? If you are depressed, but don't lose that weight, or if you are depressed, but don't do this one. If you are depressed, but don't add. You get like they make it look like this thing. So it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like I feel that generation, we can just say we'll start from our own generation because
true.
You can't change them now. It's too late. They are just part of them.
They go break your heart. You go come out. Your mama go still pursue you. Go wash place.
How do you know?
I feel like we as future parents will be the ones to instill this in our kids because the school curriculum, I don't see it changing in anytime
It's not
soon.
going to change.
That they'll include all this awareness in it. So it's left for us now as future parents that when we start bearing children, we start educating them that when you get to school, don't tell your friend that is fat that you are fat, or don't insult your friends in this manner. That it actually messes them up indirectly, even if you don't know, because now you are doing it innocently. There's what we call yabbing. Then I don't know if you watch it.
Yeah.
When you are yabbing your colleagues and the rest, see your head like tomatoes and all of that. So I just feel we need to let our kids know that, see, this thing is bad. It's very bad and it affects people. It gives people PTSD. Like in the nearest future, they are still limiting themselves because of what they say. Like when a teacher say you are dumb, you cannot achieve anything
You can
in
never
life,
make it.
or you get
Because I don't know something that I don't have interest in.
because all those kind of things, it's something that really needs to be looked into. But this body shaming, so I believe there are so many people that even if we're all lucky yet to have not gone into depression because of body shaming. I've really had my own fair share of body shaming, but normal, I chest them. As a guy, I just had to chest it because my perspective right from time was this I don't care attitude. And up till now, even as at yesterday in church, they were still like, bro, you are too slim. This your wristwatch self. See as you got to fold it like this. Yeah, all those things.
Like mom stick.
All those things now, they say it out of like, they are just joking. Everybody's catching cruise, but if me too, I don't understand that aspect that they are just catching cruise. There's a way I might start thinking it and I might decide that, okay, I need to start eating more. I need to start hitting the gym. I need to start doing this and start becoming intentional about adding weight. So I want to know if anybody, yes, you've said it, you at some point you became intentional about adding weight because of what people have been saying. So Cherish, have you actually been intentional about losing weight at any point in your life because of what people said?
Not because of what people were saying. Not because my sisters, they'll always tell people that if you like talk from now to tomorrow, Cherish will not listen to you. As far as I can still get good clothes that would fit me, as far as I would come out and somebody, if I don't even need somebody to tell me that, oh, you're looking good, as far as I'll look at myself at the mirror and I'll tell myself that, oh, I'm looking good. But I had to lose weight because of health issues. I had an accident and my leg wasn't healing.
Okay.
They said I had to lose weight because of my legs can't carry my weight and all of that. So that was one of the reasons why I lost it. Not because I wasn't feeling good about my body.
Okay. So, Lucas, is there any points where you would have
I
wanted
said to rub Carol White.
whether you want to rub Carol White on your body because of what people said? Not at all.
Actually, I don't think I've never ever considered
Maybe
that.
we guys.
I mean, that's what I was about to say. He's a
I
man.
think
If he's a
yes,
lady, you
I-
have
yes,
to
you know, guys.
But I mean, guys.
From when we were small, they don't build us the hard.
Do you understand? Nigeria, that's how they make
That's
men have to
right.
suffer.
So
Sorry
it's
to
really
say that,
the
but
ladies
that's how
that-
they build you.
So I think it's the ladies that really, this body shaming really affects.
It's really affect ladies.
And it's weird that say to
because
fellow
we want to get acceptance from
People.
they've wired us a bit, they've made us to understand that we need people to accept us. Because even
We need men
We
to
need
accept
men
Let's say
to-
the way.
we need men.
Because that
we
fellow
need
girls
men
man.
don't say you can't ask a guy out
Yeah,
and
you
all
can
of
do
that.
that.
A guy has and for a guy to ask you out, he has to find you
Attractive.
Okay, but you know for a fact that small guys, slim guys are attracted to big ladies, fat, thick ladies.
That's
I'll
true.
tell you.
Why the bigger guys? It's not that true. It's actually true. Your last boyfriend, you're bigger than him, true of us.
You want to bring a personal life.
or rather, your current
Please,
boyfriend.
please,
Or your current
just let
boyfriend.
her be.
No, if I try to, it's
Oh,
just.
have you dated someone that maybe
It's not
you're
all
bigger
our
than
boyfriend. I believe all our boyfriends.
I'm skinny.
have
No.
been skinny.
Funny
Not really.
enough, I don't even like skinny guys.
Really?
Trust me.
I feel like they asked that question for yourself. I feel like they asked that question for your own self.
No, I'm not asking the question for myself. I just know for a fact that big girls are attracted to skinny guys, and skinny guys are attracted to.
I don't think all big girls are attracted to
Not
skinny.
all.
No,
There is a stereotype.
I like guys that are thick. I even like guys with pot bellies.
Really? For real? But
I don't like guys with all those build-ups.
Okay, you don't
No,
like
it
videos.
doesn't attract me.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Please, sir.
Are you scared that the guys will make you hit the gym with them?
No. I've never found them
attractive.
I used to see them like all these giants.
Yeah.
No. I like comfort.
You like comfort?
Yes.
But no, so someone anyway, let me not say this thing now before they say me too. Me that I'm supposed to be kicking against body shaming. Body shaming,
Okay.
but
All of us are guilty of body shaming one way or the other.
So I
I
should
mean,
be
it's the
free.
way you put it. That's how it makes it.
Yes. You know, I can see somebody
Avoid
gossip with my friend about the person, body shame the person, but the person did not hear it.
Yeah.
I did not hurt that person.
Okay.
But when I see the person now,
And
I
you
say
need to
yes.
tell
Then
directly,
that
yeah,
is when
let's
it's
make
really
better.
really bad. That is when
Cross
I feel
yourself.
like, yes,
So
it's
I
really,
feel
really
I
bad.
feel in the rank of body shaming after fat ladies, pot belly men are next, then short people.
No, short people are next before pot belly.
Before pot belly. Okay, so short people like
people.
me because a lot they've got. In fact, my own was they've called me thin, they've called me short, and I look at
You hear
myself
some
and I'm
stuff
like,
called
I'm
you
not
small.
short.
And they call you
They call me small,
small.
and I'm not small either. So I'm like, okay. So, but since we are talking about specs of people that we would like to date or we are
What's your
dating,
spec?
What's your spec?
If I tell you, but you will not.
In the dictionary.
Me, it's not in dictionary. See, if you want me, I watch anime. So where my head is at is like very unrealistic.
Naruto.
Things.
You want date
exactly.
Naruto?
You know kind of thing. Like Gojo's Satori. That's those kind of people that. You understand?
Just leave Nigeria.
So
Your
I
spec
don't
really
know. Right now, I'm on Nigerian men.
spec
I
is
see
not
them
in
as
Nigeria.
humans only. Like I just like the way I pass is where you pass me. Do you
So,
understand? I see we're all guys.
How your ex?
Yeah, but all
look
guys.
We're all guys. We're guys. Do you understand?
And you said
But
this
not
thing
that.
now. What I'm thinking in my head now. Let me not just say
So
that.
if we offer our share, she can offer her share. Since we are all guys.
But like it's just to me that so it will now go the whole other topic of me. Maybe some people look at it like maybe I'm racist or something. It's not that. I just
Don't like Nigerian men.
it's not that I don't just like
What do
So
you
the last guy.
Their body type. Okay, let me know
the
the
last
body
guy
type.
you dated, is he Ghanaian? Or is he Korean?
Their body-
Could you feel?
Okay, let me just give body type. If we're talking about
Okay.
fine, let's use somebody like Kujompio's kind of Limi Ho's body type. If you know who that is.
We don't know.
We don't know.
This-
God
Describe.
I beg. Which one is it?
Is well
Okay,
bloated,
let me find
classy.
Nigerian somebody. That's the thing. I
To
don't
be
know.
back
Somebody
out.
exactly. Just okay. Let me just go with vibes. Me, I go with vibes. If it's Nigerian, I think I'll go with vibes because I'm not seeing what I'm seeing in Nigeria like that. You get like Nigerians are kind of. I think if you want to gym, we overdo it. I don't like those strong muscles that you're seeing that when you put oil, it feels like if you
To
hit
be
your
back
head,
out
it
in
hits
Macho
you back.
man.
I don't like those kind of people. Do you
Wow.
understand? Like,
To be
don't be
Bakari
too-
come for her, she doesn't like it. She
Yeah.
feels like you're overdoing yourself.
Yes, and you are overdoing it. Like, be healthy, that's all. But why do you have to be so overtoned? And look at all these them Arnold Schwarzenegger and see, look at how they were hot when they were doing Conan the Barbarian, all those things. Look at them
But
now.
these guys
What
are
those
well
guys were-
built.
they are well
They're
built.
very built.
That's what I'm trying to explain. That I don't like it. That's
Okay,
what
you don't like it.
I don't
You
like
don't
that
like it,
because it was
okay.
too
Yeah,
like
too much.
the whole veins. You see the neck, like as if they were taking steroids. I
That
don't
one
like
is
those type of.
angry. You just imagine him jacking
Just
you
be
up.
normal.
Imagine him jacking you
No,
up.
they're not my type. That's
Okay.
what it is.
So you really don't like guys that hit the gym.
That much, right? And I am someone that I'm looking for someone to motivate me to go to the gym. I won't lie, but not gym that
Why do
were
you want to hit the
overtoned.
gym?
To be healthy, I don't see why people go. Why you see that's the question we just talked about. You think what hitting gym only has to be when you're fat or when you're listening. I want to hit the gym because I want to be healthy. I don't want to do I carry one chair. I'm doing my back, or you know that you can't move for long. You just hook there.
Or if
Those
you-
are the
or
signs
you
of
sit
laziness.
for long.
Yeah, you
But
sit
you
for
can
long.
just stay and do yoga now.
How many times to be sincere you can start? How many people have done 60 days saying they're doing yoga at home?
Yeah.
It's very hard. You need motivation of someone that will pull them like, oh yeah, time for this thing. They're pulling you out and be healthy. That you can be jumping like a small child. They won't even people because of that. People will know like from your age they can't even guess because you understand you are just
Yeah.
all
Like, look at Ketensha now.
good. Would you take the
That
normal to
lady
back?
is over 50.
She hits gym now, but you
The
know
way
see
she
her
dances
doing.
now. She dances like with all agility and strength. And I'm like, the last time I watched her video on Instagram of she dancing, I was like, this woman is over 50.
Yes,
Me too.
ma'am.
I'm just like,
You see her dancing with a girl of 20 something, and
but you see, she's not hitting gym to do things like a squat, butt, all those lines. No, she's
Just
being
so
healthy.
to be
That's
fit
what I
and
want.
healthy,
she don't
Yeah.
feel all those things
So-
now. She don't pass that level.
Okay, be thinking. It's not women. It's not women that is stardom. If there are people like them, them Kim K, how old are they? Are they not in their 40s? Are they not still doing surgery or altering their body?
The kind
And don't
of-
forget, they're the
people-
family that give fashion, like they're like the first family of fashion. If you get, like, you know, the way they do it. So any vibe they put, the whole world kind of
Okay.
follows the trend. Who brought this Kim K bot
BBL.
now? Who said a BBL? It was them. Before that, in the early 2000s, it was Playboy now. So people liked more of like girls, you know, that were blonde, big boobs, all those things. It was surgery of boobs. Now it started becoming surgery of ass. So now it's now the wave is going back to slim, because if you notice most of them, I don't know if they've
Yes.
removed their
They
silicone.
remove fat
Hence
and
all those
then-
things. They started removing everything. So everybody now is going back to slim. Give it the next 5 years. That's what everything will be on social media. No more
Slim
BBA.
Okay. It's alright. So we've spoken so far, and I think what do we have to tell the people out there now in terms of when they are being body shamed or how they see themselves? What do we have to say? Like, should I say an opinion or an advice that would give our viewers concerning body shaming and body positivity and all of that? Cherish, let's start.
I think if you're concerned about somebody's body size, type, or skin color, and you want to tell the person, don't just come out straight and say anyhow you want reason, I may reason now. Everybody have emotions. No matter how if somebody says something, you'll still go back, go reason now. And that second reasoning now, sorry. That second reason you now tell yourself, what this person says doesn't matter. But at first, you've gone to think about it a bit, you get. So people should have a way of presenting matters like that. And the first thing is just love yourself. Because even if I become slim tomorrow, if I become fatter than this, I will still love. As far as my doctor will not come and say, look at Real Worry Pikin now. She had to lose weight because it was affecting her health.
Okay.
So I'm sure if it was not affecting her health, she for just they go her normal gym workouts where she they go come back house and all of that. But it was already affecting her health, and then she had to look for one way or the other. And she said the truth that she has tried. As well, this if you buy these weight loss pills, you slim down in 2 days. You go to their page, you see adverts. Our celebrities will come and influence their product. Oh, I took it though, and in 2 days, see, I've lost from this to this. And I just realized that all these weight loss people, okay, I was brand ambassador to one weight loss lady, Get Fit. And the period I worked with her, I lost weight. No pills, no slim tea, nothing.
So
It was
how did you lose the weight?
Meal plan, exercise, meal plan. Now, because she was paying me, the money was motivation. Sha.
So you were lying to the crowd.
I wasn't lying. No, I was not advertising any pills or. She was supplying me with waist trainers, exercise routine. They paid for my gym session. So they'll still pay me every month.
Okay.
And she'll give me meal plan. So I would follow the meal plan. I don't have a choice. She's paying me. I'll follow the meal plan now. I had to, and I lost weight. It worked. I lost weight, and then the deal expired after 1 year.
Okay.
And
You gained weight again.
you cannot come and kill yourself. So I think regardless of how I am now or how I'll be tomorrow, or if I become bigger or smaller, I would still love myself.
The way you are.
But some people are saying maybe when I start having kids, I would be depressed because of my body size. Well, till that time, when I get to that bridge,
You'll cross it.
I'll cross it.
So Lucas,
Okay, I'm going to start off by telling you guys about this very popular song by J. Cole. The name of that song is Love Yours. Now, in that song, what this guy was preaching is all about you being able to love yourself. That he mentioned that no matter how bad a girl you think you have, there'll always be another girl that has a bigger bouquet than her. No matter the car you think you have, there's always one person again that will have a better car than you. So the mindset is just to learn to love yours. And do you know the funny thing? A lot of people who knows J. Cole, most of them, I've heard people tell me before that this song saved them from depression and things like that. So sometimes I will say this thing is all about the awareness. Sometimes maybe you don't really need a song to know, but you in your head, you just need to know that, okay, whatever people throw at you, learn that at a point, God has created you to be like this. Accept yourself for who you are. If there is something maybe, you can work towards to, okay, make you look better or something, you can work on it. But normally, you should just learn to know that you is you and day is day. You don't have to force yourself to fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I have to say. And wait, one more thing. I just want to cite another example again with this cartoon Shrek. Who watched Shrek that year?
Yeah.
It used to vex me back when I was small that why would they turn him to human being? He will say no, he wants to go back to being an ugly ogre. Yeah. Yes. Like, but later on when I grew up, I realized that he accepted himself for being a green, ugly ogre. That is why he wanted to go back to being the ogre.
The princess loved him like that.
Yes, so
There's always someone for somebody. That's the truth.
So, alright.
So, me basically, I will tell you that really, this life is not going to change. You're not going to stop not seeing people that will still talk and all. But, excuse me, always remember that it's people's soul that needs fixing, not yours. So, any person's opinion, same way if today you are not sharing kidney or you are not sharing anything with them, just you're breathing your oxygen on your own. As they told you, I'm an oxygen breather. So, if you're not helping me, I'm not using, do you understand, your windpipe to breathe, it does not affect you in any way. So don't, if there's a way in your head you can create like a shell to just, let them say. There's no place in history that words have actually ever killed someone. So don't let little things move you.
Sorry, should I pause you there? Are you sure words have not killed someone before?
Please, how has words killed someone?
It does, though.
Please, how has words killed
It
someone?
does.
There are people
no,
don't
not
say
directly.
Not directly.
Yeah, not directly
As you
now.
said it, you just died. No, but it really has killed a lot of
You can
people.
say
And it's still
something to
killing
somebody
people.
and the person will become depressed.
Yes.
Yeah,
as
but
But
much
I
as
don't know how people like I don't know how they get into depression so fast.
Exactly
I
what I'm
feel
saying.
a lot
So
of
me-
people have abused it.
There was already something there. I can't tell
Yes.
you, oh, you are mad, you go and fall down and die. How? There was already something there. You're already sad before I said that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So you just amplified it.
Yeah, exactly. Words, like, if only you want to, go through the scripture and know that, sword of the mouth of life and death. That's not. I mean, that's the only way that I would say words kill. Do you understand that? I want to go spiritual battle now. That's when. But if about being physical,
Yeah.
you have. Oh, I'm really glad. Okay, let me change the word. What I'm basically saying, you hold the right to your destiny.
Actually.
You do what you want.
Your
You
destiny
pick what
is
you.
in your hands.
Yes, it's in your hand. You pick what you want. You understand?
remove what you don't want.
Exactly. You remove what you don't want. So if you're going to move with everything, see, Chris will just do you because at this point you are saying,
If you're listening to what people are saying, you'd run mad.
why is that when people say, oh, you're a billionaire? Why don't you wake up with dollars in your room? Let's be fair now. This is what saying words. I beg, just do you. Just because see, once you close his eyes, all this body thing is going to rot his flesh. That's what it's
Flesh,
so it's
oh.
not. It's just. Anyways, that's all I'm saying.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching and staying with us till the end. We remain your beautiful guest and handsome host and handsome guest. Before he looks at me one eye. So we spoke on the topic body positivity and we elaborated more on body shaming and all of that. If you know you're on that table that body shame people, please try as much as possible to come down from that table and be nice to people. Be them tall, short, fat, black, white, albino, and all of that. So to this, we come to the end of this exciting episode. Thank you all for coming on this wonderful show. Hope to see you guys some other time. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your opinions. And subscribe, please, because we need that
Please.
subscription, please. Thank you very much. Peace out.